stick. It's like a staff.
Okay, well.
I'm a wizard. This thing is wicked.
Good morning, reptilians. Is that weird? Probably, but I kind of like it. Obviously. Comment down below if you think that's weird. But yeah, today I need to film a video. I was looking at my animals this morning and I was looking into Percy's tank, and this is what I see. So before I film this video, I probably should clean her tank. She has completely dug that up. There is a giant beetle in there. I guess one of her mealworms actually wasn't a mealworm, because that beetle comes from a superworm, and she's just in there. And I'm also going to clean out bug containers, because the mealworm container is really gross and the dubia roach container is really gross, so I need to do that. So both of these containers are obviously super dirty. They are long overdue for a cleaning. The dubia roach container is super easy. I just pull everything out, pull all the roaches out, dump it, and put fresh food and water in there, and then we're good to go. As for the mealworm container, I honestly do not know how to clean this out. I started rooting around in there and I noticed that there's a bunch of baby mealworms, and so I decided just to kind of put more oatmeal and greens in there and be done. Currently my plan is to go back with a strainer and kind of strain out all the grossness and keep the baby mealworms. So I managed to get my video today done. While I'm sitting here waiting for these files to export, I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys an update on Sterling. As I said in my last vlog, Sterling is now going to a different vet, of course, and he has had 2 antibiotic shots now. His eye has gone down a little bit. I actually have to take him to another appointment to get his 3rd antibiotic shot this Thursday, which is tomorrow. I did not realize that was tomorrow, but that's what I'm doing tomorrow. They absolutely love Sterling there. Every time I bring him, there's a lady at the front who said that she was scared of snakes, and she always comes in to see him and she pets him, because they all keep talking about how he is the sweetest ball python that they have ever met in their lives. Hi guys, welcome back. I am super excited because I just got an animal that I have been waiting for the longest time. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I have wanted a blue-tongued skink so bad for so long. And my local pet store that I get all my feeders from, that I always talk about, they actually got 2 little babies in from a local breeder. They're only 3 weeks old right now, so as of right now we can just put a down payment on them, and then in a couple weeks when they're ready, someone is coming and they're looking at me. Nothing to see here. Just talking to a camera in my car. I look like a crazy person and he looks confused. Anyways, so as of right now, they're not ready. We gotta wait a couple weeks, and then when they are ready, they're gonna call us. They are super adorable and their heads are giant, but they just want to make sure that everything's okay with them before they let them go. So in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be getting a baby blue-tongued skink, and I'm beyond excited. My husband went ahead and got him for me because Valentine's Day is coming up. If you guys remember, a couple years ago, I actually got Sterling for Valentine's Day, and yeah, some people get puppies, but apparently I get reptiles, which is perfectly okay. So yeah, I finally am gonna get my dream animal, my must-have animal. I don't know, I'm excited. So I am back. Today is mine and my husband, wherever he is. Today's our date day, and we decided to spend this day collecting driftwood. So like I said in that last clip, I just got that blue-tongued skink, so we're gonna collect driftwood for her, his new habitat, and yeah, super excited. I absolutely love doing this. The water is really low at this park, so we're able to kind of get down here and get driftwood. He has like a full pile going on right there, so let's put a tank together.
I like how you put a very beautiful pile of sticks.
A beautiful pile of sticks.
Yeah. Let's put these other.
Sorry. So this is kind of what I do in my off time. If I'm redoing a tank or anything like that, I just come to my local river and get driftwood. But where I'm from, we have a lot of venomous snakes, and I have seen multiple times entire nests of copperheads. I absolutely love snakes so much, but a surprise copperhead isn't the most fun thing to encounter on your walk.
The fish have washed ashore. They are free. Sorry, I'm done.
Hey guys, so it is the day after I collected all that driftwood, and today I need to sanitize all of it. Of course, it was 70 something degrees for like 2 weeks now, and now that I need to do things outside, it has dropped down to like 35, 40, so I am cold. But I have all the things here and my giant pile of driftwood, and we are going to be putting them in these trash cans with a bleach solution. Usually I bake these in the oven, but those are way too big to go into my oven, so obviously we can't do that. So we're going to soak those in like a tiny little bit of bleach and sanitize them just to make sure that any kind of parasites or bacteria we get rid of them.
At this point, you may be wondering, hey, shouldn't you have cut those pieces of wood down first? And the answer to that is yes, I have very poor planning skills.
Yeah, I saved some of the smaller pieces that will actually fit in my oven, and we're going to bake those along with some rocks that I found that are going to be perfect for a basking spot. And obviously we're not going to use all of this wood. This wood is going to go to my Skink's tank to make kind of a flatter area for him to be, because skinks don't like to climb, and it'll go into the corn snake tank, and the rest will just kind of be put to the side to use for other tanks and projects. But this method is literally going to take over a week to finish because it is bleach, so we're going to bleach it and then we're going to soak it in dechlorinated water a few times before we let it dry in the sun, so it's going to take days. So if you have smaller pieces, just throw them in the oven or boil them. It's so much faster and so much easier. Hi guys, so I have made a slight miscalculation. I found a really good deal on an Exoterra large low tank, and I was super excited about it, so I had my husband go and pick it up because I figured I could keep the blue tongue skink in a 20-gallon long because I have like 3 of them in my shed until he got a little bigger, and then when he was big enough I'd move him to that Exoterra large and low, and I would just kind of keep that off to the side. But I guess when I was looking at that tank, I was thinking about the National Geographic that I have Zaz in, and her tank came flat, so you had to put it together. And in my mind, I thought that this one also came flat, even though I've seen a million Exoterras on shelves in the store. So my husband comes home with this full giant tank, and now I don't have anywhere to put it. I just have a giant tank on my table, so I am having to rearrange things and find somewhere to put it. I might go ahead and just put him in that giant tank because I'm scared to store it and then something happened to it, and just kind of watch him and see how he is. And if I notice that he's super shy or he doesn't want to go around in his tank, then I can downgrade his tank to that 20-gallon. But I think I'm going to actually start him off in that Exoterra. I've been watching an insane amount of Reptile Mountain trying to prepare for this blue tongue skink, like I do with any new animal that I get. I like to do a whole bunch of research, and he said that it depends on the animal, so I think I'm going to do that. And if it becomes a problem, I can just section off part of it temporarily, or I can do that 20-gallon and just downgrade it. So we shall see. today is another day, and like I said yesterday, I have been binge watching Reptile Mountain in preparation for my blue tongue skink. Hopefully everything goes okay. I put down a deposit on him just because the pet store wants to make sure that everything is okay, because they did buy him from a breeder, and they always like to make sure that the pets that they get in are okay and in good health before they sell them, which I absolutely love that. So I really hope everything's okay, because I'm already so attached to him. I don't even have him yet, so hopefully everything's okay. But I've been binge watching Reptile Mountain, and I saw in one of his episodes where he took like a drainage pipe and used that as like a long hide for the blue tongue skink, and I absolutely love that. But if you've seen some of my other habitats, enclosures, you know that I kind of like my stuff to look more natural, I guess. Like, I don't like the look of cheap plastic. So I went to Home Depot. I actually just got back from Home Depot where I got some materials to do that. Hopefully I'm going to try. And I only ended up spending a little less than 20 bucks for all this stuff, and I want to try to make a hide. I'm not going to put this on the hot side just because I don't know how heat lamps and all that work with this material, so this is going to be kind of a colder side, or like a back hide maybe, to kind of run along the back of the enclosure. I'm going to put him in the big tank, and I want there to be a lot of hiding spaces so that he feels comfortable in that big tank. Like I said, I'm not going to be getting my blue tongue skink for another 2 weeks, so I'm going to do this probably tomorrow. And I'm going to give it that full 2 weeks to air out before I put it in the enclosure. I kind of feel like I'm already super invested in this blue tongue skink. I literally have already ordered a giant case of cat food, and I'm doing all this and already bought the tank. So I really hope everything works out, because I love him so much already and I just want him to be in my house. So we shall see. Today's already Monday, so this goes up on Wednesday, so this is probably going to be the last of this vlog. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying doing these vlogs because I feel like it'll be kind of cool to look back on these things, as opposed to, yep, that Sunday I made a video, actually to look back and see when I got certain animals and all that stuff. So I am super excited, and I'm having a good time. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I'm enjoying doing it. Anyways, if for some reason you want to see even more of my animals, you can head on over to Instagram and follow me there at Elle.622, where I post pictures and videos of my animals throughout the week. If you like this video, feel free to like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. I put out new videos every single Sunday and Wednesday. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.